5 money traps to avoid in your 40s. If you're catching this and it is Monday, it's Labor Day, enjoy your holiday. What's up? It's Eric with Jazz Wealth. Whoa, I said what's up? Check that out. Yes, because I'm talking about the 40s today. Maybe it's a little more casual. We want to talk a little bit about being in your 40s, growing your dough, making sure you're making the right decisions with your money. Because so many people in their 40s, this is that pivotal moment where you're starting to get to a point where you got to take your money serious. And if you're not doing it, or you fall into some of these traps, it could cost you significantly down the road. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take this on over to the handy-dandy board to show you exactly what I'm talking about today. So the first one that I want to talk about is those darn kids. Now, I talk about these sometimes, but the idea here is that so many people in their 40s, they're either focused on saving for their kids' college, which, hey, not knocking it, that's a great thing, but either they're doing something like that, or the kid's getting ready to turn 16, you want to go buy them a vehicle. How many times do I have to see a child driving this really nice fancy vehicle when the parent's driving the beater? You know, I love my kids, but you have to take care of yourself first when it comes to retirement, because what's going to end up happening is in the end, you're going to be more of a burden on your children if you do not take care of things now. I actually have seen this. We have clients who are actually taking care of their family right this second because they weren't as responsible in their younger years than they should have been. So make sure you're taking care of that. So that's number one. I won't go on too much of a soapbox with it. All right. Second one we've got going on here. Analysis. You ever heard of this? Paralysis. Hope I spell this right. What the heck is that? If you haven't exactly heard what this is, I get people who will literally call up and they'll say, all right, I've talked to 4 other advisors. I'm just trying to survey to make a decision. I wish I would have done something earlier, but I haven't yet. I'm just really trying to figure this out. And then they ask me a list of questions that's like 75 questions long. And in the end, they go on about their business. You never hear from them again. And I know what's happening. They're going and they're asking more advisors and more advisors because we get this consistently. 2 years down the road, we actually I've seen notes where somebody says they've talked to us 2 years ago, and then they talk to us again. They say, finally, you know, I just have to get this going because I've never done it. Analysis paralysis. You're sitting there, you're questioning everything. You never actually make a decision to get your finances in order. It's that time. You've got to eventually just take the leap one way or another. Another one that I see in the 40s that is a dangerous trap. If you've got a pension, I know I've talked about this a lot of times. If you've watched the videos before, I was a firefighter in the past and I saw so many firefighters doing this. They counted on that pension. And it's okay. Hopefully the pension's going to be there for them. They're going to also get Social Security. But what ends up happening is they're counting on solely the pension and Social Security for income during retirement. And unfortunately, that's the moment that hopefully you do want to help the kids or the grandkids. Well, if you don't have any other accounts set aside, you only have this pension, you have no liquidity. Anything that you want to do that's extra, you can't do. You're set on a fixed income your entire life. So make sure you're thinking about that if you have a pension. The fourth one, this is huge. It really is. It really is. It's your health. You know, you wouldn't think about your health when it comes to money. But I've seen way too many people that are getting into the retirement years that are in horrible health, haven't taken care of themselves, and it's costing them a lot more money. The reason for that is a lot of people like to retire before Medicare even steps in. And if you're having to go and you're having to meet all these deductibles, all these different things, that's a costly thing. Even if you're working and you're in your 50s, that's something that can be quite costly for you. So make sure you're starting to take care of yourself. You only get one life, so make sure yes, you live it, but also you take care of the body you get there. The fifth one that I've got for me, and actually, just to give you an idea, this isn't going to be the last one. I got a little bonus to throw at you too while I'm at it. So the fifth one I'm going to give you is limiting yourself to a 401k. Why would I say that? Well, again, we're in a situation here where when you're in your 40s, maybe you want to retire at 50. You want to retire early. If all of your money is in your 401k, you're stuck. You're going to have to pay a 10% penalty if you want to do any kind of early withdrawals. Some companies allow you to, once you reach age 55, it's called the Rule of 55 How's that word go? Access that money. There we go. So that's one thing to think about. But if you can't do that, then you're really stuck. So think about different types of accounts. Also from a tax strategy, you want to start thinking, is the 401k the only option that you have out there? Definitely not. Think about a Roth and things there. All right. So what's the bonus? The bonus I've got for you is one that I have seen way too many times that people have done in their 40s that I've specifically talked to. And this is forgetting old employer plans. What ends up happening is you have all these old plans out there, and right now is the perfect example because in this market right this second, the market's going down, and then people finally take a look at their plan and they realize, oh my goodness, I was invested in this super aggressive fund and I didn't really want to be. Or maybe the sake is when the market's going up, I've actually seen this. People have said, wow, you know, I looked at my account, my 401k, and I thought it was all in the market, and unfortunately it was all in cash. So these are different things that you really got to think about when you're in your 40s to make sure you're making the right decision for your dough. Thanks for watching. If you want to watch more FinTips videos, click here. Be sure to like and subscribe also.